Hello, let's play a bunch of daily word games. Today's bonus game is the weekly Squardle. So we're going to start with cross, because it's kind of like a crossword puzzle. All right. I guess I should test to see if we're an ER word on the right, just so I know what I'm dealing with. What's a good ER word to just get some good letters with that? Getting a V or a W maybe? Those seem strange, might be good. So like, or a K? I'm thinking water though. I think water's good because T is very common, A is very common regardless, and then W is very common if it's an ER word. Okay, not the result I expected, but still good info. So we end in R, but not ER. Okay, so it's almost certainly a vowel before that R though. So it could be another A, it could be IR, UR. I'm not entirely sure. So maybe I should look at this left word and just get some good letters. Something like drink. Is that a good one? Yeah, I think that's fine. Oh, well, that was definitely fine. Okay, so okay. I need to be sure, but brink seems like the only option. If it's really the only option, I might as well get the B. But if there's any other potential options, prink, I don't think that would be a word though. I really think brink is the only option, so I'd like to get that B. This could be a mistake, but no, okay, not a mistake this time. All right, so there's no B. I didn't think there would be, but good to know. You didn't think there would be? So where's this D go? It certainly doesn't go before the right before the R, so it's going right there. It's not nadir. I thought it might be nadir, but there's no I or there's no I or N. Okay, it could be a double A. I don't know what. Oh, radar. It's got to be radar, right? Yes. Ooh, nice. I think that was a good solve. Turns out drink was absolutely a good. Drink may have even been better than doing brink. I'm not sure. I mean, it got the D for this word, right? Which then led me to radar. If I had done brink, of course, it would have been correct, and then I could. I mean, I guess my filler would have been better than drink after brink. So I don't know, maybe not. Hard to say. It definitely was a good solve though. So let's do the Quordle brink radar. See how that goes. Well, at least 3 of the words have an A in it, so that double A worked out pretty well. We placed it. Yeah, we placed it here and placed it here. That's pretty nice. Can't really ask for much better with a start like that. I think with A second on the bottom left, I would like to try a word that ends in Y. Now, the thing that always gets me is I like to, okay, I thought of salty. I like to get 3 unique letters with that, as opposed to like repeating the L or the T or something. Especially early on. All right, so we got the T. It does not end in Y. Okay, unusual. Okay, top left, we have a lot of our letters. Wait, do we have all the letters? No, we don't have all the letters. I was thinking about that A, wrong. But we have L-I-N-A, so where does the I go? I'm thinking, oh, I was thinking inlay, but there's no Y. Interesting. Is there another, I don't think there's another letter I can put there. So what if it was like AL in... Could it be like LI and then AN? I don't know. Okay, I might wait for a little bit more info on that one. I don't think guessing it right will give me too much info anyway. This bottom right word probably ends in ANT. It could be chant. I'll keep that in mind, but actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a CHI word on the top right if I can. There's no K. Chime would be good. Just get that, eke out that little bit more info from this guess, because I'm pretty sure there's plenty of other options besides chant on the bottom right. Chime is not bad. I'm going to do chime. The other option's chive, but I think chime is good. Okay, it was not chant. Bottom left, we got a CH though. Interesting. That's not where I expected to find a CH. So what? Oh, it's an atch trap word, of course. A second can be atch trap. So we need to think as soon as possible what these options are. Luckily, we ruled out catch. That's great. So we could be hatch, where we have to test H first if we want to test for hatch, or we have to test two H's in the guess. I'd rather do H first. We can be watch. We can be patch. I think those are the big ones. Howdy. I could just do a word with a P and a W in it. I'm wondering about trying to get, I don't know, this ICE word. Is it like OICE? I'm assuming this is not second. I don't know how it would work second. Or the problem is I don't have like those double consonant patterns left that I can tell. If rejoice is a word, then clearly you joice first and then you rejoice, right? Okay, I'm not thinking of a word here, which is unfortunate. I'm thinking it probably starts with a vowel, but I can't think of what that would be. All right. Top left. Maybe I can get something out of top left. I second NAL. Final. I think final looks really good there. Yes, okay, so final was correct. Did that teach me anything? Not really. I want to look at this ANT word again. I'm still assuming it's ANT, which of course, okay, it could be, I was gonna say it could be the on trap, but it actually can't be. I may have to do a filler soon for our atch trap though. Power would at least give us the P and the W, and it would give us the O, which is better than howdy, which, oh, howdy also gets the O. Never mind. They're fairly equivalent. Fairly equivalent. They both even have the O in the same spot. I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to just get a P and get one of these out of the way and get a correct answer at the same time. I have 4 guesses left. I have 3 words to get, so I have 1 filler. So if I do power, that's all I get. So I think I should think a little bit more about this bottom right word and the top left word. See what my options are. Starting with A, I mean, I guess the T doesn't even have to be at the end. That's the problem. I don't actually know. It just feels like it should be an ANT word, but now it doesn't seem like there's one left. A can't go second or fourth. Well, A can't go second. We wouldn't need it fourth anyway. But like maybe TAN. I don't see it. Is there like a word starting with H, or even just using a P and a W that gets me the O and the U? I was thinking like hoop. I don't know. Hopus. Honestly, not seeing what to do here. If I can't think of the words, it's tough. The only thing I can think of is all these atch trap words. All right, well, I guess if I'm gonna do a filler, I guess I should do it for the atch trap. So power or howdy? I like power better because it gets the P for the other words. Whereas howdy just checks H in a new spot, and the other words don't have an H. So let's do power. Okay, so I think it has to be hatch. I'm gonna do that last though, because I'm a little scared. Like if I do it and it ends up not being hatch, I'm gonna be very sad. Gatch is a word, but I don't think it's an answer, though you never know with Quordle. But now we know it's not watch or patch, at least. So let's get as much info as we can. So it is OICE, and I still haven't thought of what that is. We're down to very few. Oh, voice. Okay, voice is good. Okay. That C reinforces that it's an atch word. Bottom right, there's a W. Surely that helps. Where does the W go? It's certainly not last. We know it's not third. So could we start with W? Or W second? What if it was like AW and then NT? Ooh. A want or a won't? Or W and then ANT? Don't know what that would be. Wow, this W is unexpected. What's going on? Oh, could we be like WN? I don't see how. I'm thinking like clown ends in WN, right? But that doesn't. That N placement's weird to me because it means that W or T. Well, okay, maybe we start with TW. Ah, we start with TW. It's twang. There we go. And that'll check for Gatch. Okay, so now I'm pretty confident that we are hatch. Okay, did it. Power helped a lot. I'm glad I went with power. Actually, I think howdy would have had the same effect. I'm not sure if removing this P really helped all that much. So I think either would have been fine. Okay, good. Well, I made the right choices. I managed to finish. And I don't think I got lucky. Other than a more general form of luck that my filler happened to give me info I needed for these two. But you know what I mean. All right. I was specifically targeting this O because I was thinking OICE was an option. I just didn't think of voice. All right, that was fun. Sorry it took so long on that filler, but I felt like it needed thought. Let's do connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. All right. Ooh, lots of food. I'm gonna get hungry. We've got wings, we got crackers, we got chips, we got apples, we got nachos, we got fries. That's not how you spell fries. Correct and yes and right. I don't know. That seems a little too on the nose, doesn't it? Bingo. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe ding. Like synonyms for being correct. Correct, bingo, ding, right? I don't know. Maybe I don't fill this one yet because yes also fits. Last time we had yes, it was the 70s rock band. The classic rock band. I don't know if yes was 70s or 80s. Someone tell me. All right. Is there an obvious thing we can do? So like a singular nacho, a singular wing, a singular chip, and a singular fry, and a singular cracker. I feel like I don't know. Would you spell a singular fry FRY? Maybe you would. I think you would. So I think that's okay. Apple is also a singular. Bit strange. Lumber is a bit out there. So is scratch. And nick? Could it be like things ending in name? Nickname. I don't see the others. So maybe not that. Flap is also weird. Lumberjack? Flapjack? Ooh, jack things. What else is jack? Nick Jack. Okay, lumberjack, flapjack. Flapjack's a pancake. Cracker Jack is a candy. Apple Jacks is a cereal. Is that, would they go with that? I mean, I think I have to try it. Yes, Jack. Okay, I got the purple first again. Yeah, the colors are different. People are talking about how the colors are a bit more pastel now. Interesting. Okay, so I noticed popper could also be like a jalapeno popper. It could be part of our snackies. Because we lost cracker. So I was thinking wing, nacho, chip, and fry. But I think popper would fit too. So I'm not sure I can do that still. How about, none of these were synonyms for correct, so I don't think I can do that one yet either. So I think we need to figure out what Nick goes with. And Scratch. Nick and Scratch aren't part of those two. So the two categories I know about are synonyms for correct or success, and then snacks. And so Nick and Scratch don't fit with that. What else doesn't fit with that? Everything else fits with that. So what do Nick and Scratch have to do with each other? It's probably not another fill in the blank, because those are usually purple. I'm racking my brain on what Nick could go with. Damage? Like you can nick your car, you can scratch your car. Okay, so what other kinds of damage? You can ding. Ah, ding, yes. These are like damage to like car bodies. And you can chip paint. Okay. I think this is it. I think this is like a damage category. Mar, that's a fun way to put it. Oh, that's very pastel. That's definitely a different blue. Okay. So now we have bingo, or maybe we have the snackies because chip is gone. So we've got wing, fry, popper, and nacho. Oh, good thing I thought of popper. Yeah. I wouldn't have thought to exclude chip. There we go. Yes, snackies. I was right about the category. Yes, right, correct, bingo, or just like synonyms. Response to a correct answer. Sure. That, I don't know if I like that green. That's kind of an ugly green. I don't mind the other ones too much, but they are very pastel now. I think I liked the other colors better. I wonder why they changed it. Anyway, yeah, fun game today. There were definitely a lot of sort of mixtures between the categories, so I think the key was actually finding the purple. I think if you didn't find the blank jack, then there's a lot of guessing involved. But once I found that, then the maybe chip ding nick scratch was actually also the important one, because that got rid of chip and ding, because I wanted to put chip into the appetizers and ding into the correct answers. So very interesting. How'd you do today? How'd you do today? All right, that's gonna be a fun edit. Let's do the Squardle. Should start with snack. I should get to make a fun face when I type in that. All right, gotta have a good thumbnail, right? What did we learn here? There's an N in this word, and it's not second. So there's no N in this word, so I don't think I want to guess an N at this point. Both of these could start with A. So let's start a word with A. And maybe get all new letters otherwise. Audio might be... Audio's on the brain for some reason. So let's do that. Hey, they do both start with A. This word has an O in it. Actually, there's no I in the puzzle or CK. That's actually good to know. This word still hasn't. This word has an N and an O in it. The N isn't second. So I'm thinking like I should try an O second here. Although this word doesn't have O. At some point we're gonna have to go for a word, but if this was the O and then we have an N somewhere, maybe the N would go here, but like along. I think I'd like to try that. And this could just be a lay or something. All right, so maybe I will wait till that comes back around. What would have O second? Maybe we should try an S. If this was an L, we could definitely try an SL word. And then maybe I can end an NG to test. Oh no, we're not even writing this word right now though. So yeah, let's just do SL. We haven't tried an E at all. So maybe we'll try 2 E's. Let's do like sleep. I wanted to do sleep. We can do sleep. I think that's fine. Let's try that. All right, what did we learn? The S was correct. This is not an L, but there is an L in the word. So I do think along is correct. So what comes after this S? I'm thinking another S, and then a Y at the end, but I'm not 100% sure because that would mean this word starts with Y. And then if I'm thinking like alloy here, okay, maybe I'm thinking about too many Y words here. There's definitely an E in this word, and there's an E in this word. So maybe we should just try an E here. I should try, I don't know, maybe another, I could try an H here, or a vowel. Could be an ER word, I suppose. I'm not sure what I want to try here. There's a P somewhere. Where would that go? Probably here. So what would this word be? I can't think. Like, oh, I was gonna say topic, but there's no I in the puzzle. There's no C in the puzzle. Definitely not topic. Oh, this can't be a P. Look at this P here. Okay, so I think I might be wrong about something because I don't know where to put this. Oh, alpha. Alpha is good. I like that. So I should try H second. So maybe this is a second S, and maybe it's SH. Or it could be TH. Ooh, I should try TH. Why don't we go with 3? That sounds like a nice plan. Oh, well, the things that were right and wrong are surprising. There are 2 E's in this word. This is not alpha, unfortunate. I still think this might be a P. Well, now that kind of has to be a P. SP, then a vowel here. Maybe an O. I'm thinking spore, but then there's 2 E's here. This could be the E. Still could be an ER word. Okay, what are we doing here? NR? I think along might be wrong. I think I have to remove that. This could be sport. There is a T somewhere. So if that was sport, I'm going to guess something like raider. Yeah, I am going to guess exactly raider. Because I want to know if this is an ER word. I want to know if these are ER words. I think in general, it's just a good guess. I want to check this T. They're both TER words. Okay, so that was a good guess. This is not an ER word there. So what's going on here? It could be an ED word. What would that be? We know this isn't an A or an O or a U or an I. So I think it's got to be E. Meter is the first word that comes to mind, but I don't know how we would end with M here. Let's see. It can't be A, I, O, or U. It could be something like after. It doesn't have to be a vowel, but that seems difficult. Do I still think this is a P? Maybe. Wow, I'm down to 3 here. I better start getting correct answers. This is not an O, an A, or an O, or a U. So again, probably an E. Could this be a Y? I don't see how it would be a Y. was thinking about either of these being a Y. Do we just have a bunch of E's in this game? Could be. Could be. So again, I'm thinking ETER for both of these, which is a bit strange, but this could be meter. So I could guess a word ending in M. Let's see. So if this was meter, there's a T in this word, probably starts with T. Maybe tased? I don't know, that seems strange. And deter? Is that how you spell deter? Probably. This has to be SP. This has to be sport, or it could be spurt. So I should guess I should check a U. What goes TA something something M? This could be deter. I don't know what this would be though. Okay, there's an H somewhere, right? And unless we end with, okay, and there's two E's in this. No, there's one E in this word. But I don't think we're doing RHE, so I think this has to be H. So I'm not so sure about this meter thing. Could it be after? Ugh. What's this? T? Oh, maybe the T goes here then? ATH? What are we doing? I'm getting very confused. I'm sure it'll come together, but at the moment I'm confused. We need an O in this word. Is this just horse? I think it could be. This is not an S. So TH makes the most sense to me. If I can, oh, maybe this is an E then. Oh, enter. Enter, not after. And then bathe and based. So I think I should guess bathe. I was thinking about whether it can be lathe. There is an L somewhere, but it's in this word for sure. So wait, where's the L go here? Oh, is this just apple or ample? I think this is apple. And apron. All right, yeah. What's this word? Not sure. All right, let's get bathe. Good. Let's get apron because it finishes enter as well. Okay. What if this was just trust then? But then that would be LC. Because this could be spurt, not sport. I want this to be like elves. I don't know what troved is. I can see if it accepts troved. It doesn't, so it's not troved. We're troved. No. Okay, so it's not. I'm not sure about these two letters. Do we have any info that I'm just like ignoring here? Does this have to be based? Yes, we need an E and it's not there. Don't know about. I'm tempted to just guess sport here, but I could potentially finish both of these words if I can figure them out, right? Because I can do a PO and then this fourth letter I can finish this word. Although this next guess will finish it anyway, if I can come up with it. I really can't think of the word. Troot. Well, what is this? Other than elves, what can it be? Let's see. So I guess maybe I just do spore and hope for the best. Okay, spore was correct. It's gotta be horse, right? Gotta be. I need to think of this word. It can't be elves because we tried troved. That's not a word. So come up with something better. Trout? Is elude a word? Oh, it's hoard and elude. Oh. And then deter, I assume? Yes. Okay. I seem to always get 6 on this. Every time. All right, so I guess 6 is my average. Do we have stats on weekly? Oh, we do. Oh, this is daily and free play. Okay, yeah, I don't know. All right. Let's do the polygonal. Experts on. Ooh. We're gonna try ing. This seems hard. Oh, maybe we do fizzling. Darn. That would have been so cool to get fizzling in one. I don't know what to do with this info. No, the I does not repeat. It's tempting to make the G repeat in some way, but it certainly doesn't have to. Okay, so if I did like double E here, or maybe I'll double O here, so I still have the E free. And I could do like smooth, but I have to use the G somehow. And then this would be an M. So okay, this would be whatever comes after the S, which is maybe not great. Okay. Ugh. Don't like that at all. I need to use an I somewhere as well. The I doesn't repeat. This could easily just be like a double S or double T. And then what would we do? Like GI here, or like maybe start with G. Gotta fit an I in somewhere. Gas. Okay, I don't have to use the G, so I just need to finish this. Oh, this would be an A. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Yeah. How are we doing this? Okay, I think it's got to be like an E and then like an E and then like an, oh wait, no, it's got to be like an A and then like an EA here. But then I have to put an I somewhere. Oh, maybe it's like an E here and then an IE here. Maybe not the G. Could this be the G? Or, I mean, I don't think that's a G. So start with G and then and an IERS or something. Jeepers. That's not how you spell that. Nor do I think it's a word. Guessiers. Like, how else does this work? I don't like that as nice. It's not as nice. I may have to do a filler. This is just insane. It doesn't have to be IERS. T maybe? TS? PS. All right, let's think about what fillers we do. Machined puts the I where I want it. I know the N is not available, but everything else is. Robustly doesn't really test some of the things I want. Now, I'd probably want to maybe test a G and put the I somewhere, but I don't know how I would. Maybe start with G. Something like graders. Test some good stuff. All right, I'm going to turn Hexpert off, and we're going to test graders. What? Okay, graders is not a word. I will do creators, and we just won't know where the G goes. Wait, I thought Hexpert was off. Was that the problem? All right, I'm confused. It definitely said Hexpert disabled at the top. All right, this is double R. That's actually really good to know. There's an E and an A. I'm going to put the E here. Wait, we also have to use an I. How does this work? Something like this. No. just no. All right, the R is forced, for sure. There's an E and an A and an I in the word. Maybe we don't want to repeat. I feel like we need to repeat them. What about repeating the A and then doing EA here? And again, we're kind of sticking the I at the end, and then if only it accepted graders, that would have helped way more. Oh, I could have done graders, GRATEERS. That, I bet that would have been accepted, and that would have also worked well. This double R is confusing me. Could it be wait, that's 3 vowels in a row. I'm not doing that. Not that crazy. How does this work? EA at the start, maybe? Ear. Ooh, what if I end in like AGE? Marriage is what brings us together today. All right. How many words were there? 92. Interesting. 19 ordinary. Ooh, fiddling would have been better than fizzling. But that's fine. This RRIAGE, carriage, was also possible, but there was no C, so no. Yeah, I wonder. Once I had the I and the G. Well, let's just look for G's. Ball game, there's no I. I think that was literally the only common word left, was marriage. Oh, carriage was also left, of course. All right, that's hard to think of for me. Maybe not for you. All right, let's do, we're back to sleet. We had 1 day break. We're back to, oh, well, it was already sleet, I think, so let's do sheet. Okay, easy. There's 795 of these, if I remember right. Okay. Nice. Let's do the symbol. Start with blaze. Toxin. All right, so we could assume the O and N are in place. Try to build a word around that. What would I do? I'm having trouble. It might be, I don't know, would it be, if I don't, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. My brain working faster than my mouth again. I was thinking this, N second, T last. But then the problem with this is we only get U's and Y's for vowels. But then I was thinking I could just use an I here and end with T. Ooh, it could be an ite word. There's a lot of those. Let's try sight. I was right about the I and the T. And it's probably an ST then. Because it's not GT. So it surely is ST. Something like first. Okay. Something else. Thought for sure it would at least be IRST. Oh, you know what's fun? Midst. Yes. Okay. Another 5, of course. All right. The goal of 3s catching 5s was gone long ago. How many games have I played now? 842. All right. Well, let's do Fusele, and we're going to start with midst. Okay, let's go over what all these are. One of these will be a lie, just like Fibble. This, we just aren't allowed to guess D, E, L, N, U, or Y in our guess. Here, this tile won't give us what the result is. The others will. This, you can guess anything but a real word, so you do the ultimate filler. This one will not tell us about yellows. Yellows will show up as gray. We only get greens as info. This one, we just must use the L and T in this slot, and then the last one, there's never a twist. All right. So we are starting with midst. I'm going to assume that I is just a lie, and we don't have any of those letters until proven otherwise. How about chart, since we're allowed to guess those letters? All right, so there's an R in the word. Let's try an ER word. You know what? Should I do an IER word? Let's just do let's just get the W or the V. Let's do lower. Okay, it's not an ER word. This is an E. Okay, now we have the ultimate filler. So what do we want to do? I want to see if R is second. I want to get a D at the end. I want to get an S somewhere. I want to get a B and a P, I think. Well, that narrowed it down, and we placed the R. So, and we're only going to get greens on this round, so there's no reason not to do the R, E in place and just try to get the answer. If the I wasn't lying, well, now we know the D wasn't lying. Darn, I depended on the keyboard too much for that S and D, because I was assuming these weren't in the word. But at least now we know that those aren't lies. So if the I isn't lying, because I'm thinking about like I, E something, we can't end in D anyway, but we'd have to use an M in the word or a T in the word, and I don't think that's going to happen. Now I could do double E. We can't end in R. Can't end in D. I don't know what this would be. Can't end in S. Oh, we know there's no T either. Darn, I depended way too much on the keyboard there. But I think we confirmed that there's no I in this word. I like the double. Oh, green. Let's do. It seems appropriate to guess green when we only get greens, and it's the answer. Nice. Green was all green on the twist that only gives you greens. All right. Let's do the blind version, and we'll start with green on the twist that only gives greens. Ah, oh, darn, nothing. So that just means these aren't in these places. They could still be in the word. Now we're going to get a lie. Let's just do something like, let's just do trace. I think that might be good. Okay. Darn, we knew there wasn't an R second, but maybe it would have caught a lie. All we can do is have this A. We know there's no R. We know that's not a lie. Trace was a terrible guess. I think at this point I'm going to assume there's no E in the word, though that could bite me. So what if it was just the A in place? Although with this Wormel type clue, you really don't want to guess A's because you get the least amount of information from A and Z. So maybe I just pull out all my old faithful sus and go from there. There's a U second. I have to repeat a letter. This cannot be a Q. Good to know. Can't be a Q or a G. So what do we start with? Those are the only letters that go before U. Q and G. Homus. No, can't be. Darn, I really want to do quick. Oh, I have to repeat a letter. So what am I doing? What if I end in Y? And then we just like do like DDY, like muddy. I think that works. Oh, is it like yummy? I think there's a lot of ummy words. So what are the ummy words? There's yummy. There's gummy. This can't be a G. Okay, good. I should stay hovered on here. It can't be mummy. It might just be yummy. I'm gonna go with yummy. Oh. Well then, it wasn't double M. Okay, what is it? UM. I'm pretty convinced that A was just the lie and trace now. Ooh. What goes between that M and Y? My initial thought was UMBY, but I think Gumby would be the only. We can't start with G. This twist, by the way, was just Symble-like coloring, but there were no blues anyway, so it's just normal coloring. What are we starting with? Jumpy. Yes, this is jumpy. Or lumpy. So I think I need to use an L somewhere. I can use an L anywhere. ILE. And if I can get a P, that would be nice as well. The problem is, maybe I can do IPE. How about SL? I really want to test that P. PL? Ply? Come on, one of these is a word. Place, plime, pline. Any word will do. Yeah, let's just go through the whole alphabet here. That IE in place is really messing with my ability to do this final filler. All right, I can't do PLIE. We're gonna check this. give me some. Oh, slipe. Slipe is a word. Perfect. And it's lumpy. Good. Didn't lose. I thought for a second sevens would be my most common, but actually it's 5, then 4, then 6, then 7, then 3. I've never gotten it in 1 because I always start the blind with the answer to the regular. But I have gotten it in 2 a few times. And I've only failed once. Okay, cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed these. I know like the Quordle took a while. Some of these others took a while, but I hope you enjoy them. And of course, if you do, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.